Hey, what's up everybody? It is 35 degrees and cold and my lens is filthy. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I'm always about having a pump on me. Usually I have like one of those little hand pumps and everything, but sometimes you can't get up to, like, I usually run anywhere from I guess about 80-85 in the back and about 75-80 in the front, depending on the weather, if it's hot, cold, etc. So I thought to myself, like, there's got to be another way. So I tried the little CO2 cartridges. I don't know if you ever used them, where the little canister things, and they're not bad. They can pump your tire, especially in the summer. Air goes in cold, but with the heat it'll expand more, so you got to give it like 5 minutes or so. But they're great, but I still would always pump it up with the hand pump a little bit first. Yeah, so I was looking and I keep seeing everyone buying these little portable USB charged pumps. So I was like, I've seen other people buy them. The reviews weren't always great. So I went out on a limb and I found this one. I think it's called Vevor. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong because I guess I'm a little dyslexic. But this is the pump right here. It's Vevor, and I've had it for about 4, maybe almost 5 months, and I love this thing. I don't have my tripod, so I hope I'm in frame. But anyway, so the Vevor is really cool. It comes with 2 of these hoses to attach it to. I will say this though, they do get pretty hot, so after it's done, especially in the summer, let it sit, because this tip that when you screw it in, it does get pretty hot pretty quick. But yeah, I mean, the thread's on to your valve very simply. Well, I'll show you guys how it works and everything, but the cool part is, let's see if we can show on it. So it has a power button, obviously. Just hold it down for a couple seconds and it's on. So the last time I put air in was for 85 psi. You can change that, but you can also change what you're riding or using. So we're doing bike, so it's on bike, but you can change. Oh, it also has a flashlight. So if you're on the side of the road or something, but to use the bottom here, you can change it to a car, a basketball, I guess an inflatable doll, or like a bigger vehicle, a commercial. But I use it for the BMX part or the bicycle. So you can change for how much PSI just by using the arrow, the plus and minus sign. This goes up to, and I believe I put over 100 PSI in this before. What's it go up to? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I remember when I first got this, I put it up to, okay, who's putting that much in their damn tire? Honestly, let's go back down. All right. So with the cold weather, we probably put a little more than normal. So we will put, let's just go on a limb and say 80. All right, let's put it on and let's give it a whirl on my bike. Again, sorry, no tripod. I didn't bring it with me. So anyway, yeah, I run valve caps. I know a lot of people don't, but I've gone from 0 to 80 on these in about, I don't know, I think it was maybe 3 minutes flat. So that's pretty good in my opinion. But anyway, so let me grab you guys. So always put the, ooh, I'm dropping everybody, excuse me. All right, so just thread it on very simply. There's no way to really screw this up. I say that, but I guarantee you someone's going to say in the comments, I screwed it up. All right, then you want to take, put you guys down. There's a rock here, so I'm putting you guys down on the rock. Stay with me. All right, so take the little nozzle here, First off, let's see how much PSI we currently have. When I was inside, when I left my house, it was warm inside. All right, so right now I currently have 73 PSI. So let's put it up to 81. Let's do this in real time. So it's not the quietest thing, but it's also not the loudest. I've heard much louder. Now it says here it has a full battery right here, but I also haven't charged this in, I don't know, at least a month and a half. Since I bought it, I think I've charged, since now I don't have to shout anymore. Since I bought this, I think I've charged this thing maybe twice, which I think is pretty damn good, in my opinion. So 2 times in 4 months, and it's still going. And even it'll flash when the battery power is getting real low. It really will. But I always try to make sure I'm good before I leave the house. I guess we should check the back while I'm at it too. Let's rethread this thing back on. It's the day after Christmas, guys, so it's a little quiet. That's why this is much easier to do at the moment. So. All right, let's put this on. Let's see how much PSI I have. $74. Because it's my back and it's winter and it is cold, I'm gonna put it up to 85. Just because I'm a heavier guy and I think it'll be better for me. But even when you use a standard hand pump, a lot of times it gets harder to pump. And that's what's happening here. So when it hits a certain level of PSI, it gets a little slower, but for just a little over 10 PSI, I don't think that's all that bad for a couple seconds. And just like that, 85. And now look, again, I haven't charged this probably in at least a month, at least. And the battery is just now starting to flash orange. Now, last time I had it flash orange, I kept it like that for a while. I wanted to see how far I could take it. And even with that, even letting friends borrow it, it actually went over really well. I think we pumped up a couple tires in that little bit of time. The other good thing is it comes with a little slot here. I'm doing this all one-handed. There's a little slot here to hold the hose. All in all, I think this is about, I'm ballparking this, I want to say about maybe, let's say about 2 pounds tops, this whole thing. It's not that heavy. I mean, but for what it's worth, it does its job though. I bought it off of Amazon. I'll try to show or maybe even put a link in the description for you guys, but I bought it on Amazon. I paid at the time $25. I've seen it as high as $27, probably just because of the holidays and whatnot, but it's not bad at all, guys. Like, for what it's worth, and not charge, even if you're a street rider, you do great with this. Their product even says on the box and online, it straight up says it can pump up to what was it? It said pump up to 20. No, sorry. Let's start that over. Okay. Cut. Okay. Anyway, so it's on the website, and on the box it says it can pump up to 12 tires to 100 PSI before it loses power. I pumped up way more than 12, and I like to say it definitely does a great job. But yeah, let me put my valve caps back on, and maybe I'll get 2 or 3 quick clips. I'm at my local park, like just a park, not a skate park, don't get confused by that. All right, guys, but I just want to inform, maybe this might help somebody else while they're out with your friends, whatever. Again, I just pumped up 2 tires, and after a month, it just now is at half battery. That's not bad. Oh, and before I start riding too, everybody, just a heads up, this was not like a product endorsement kind of thing. I'm not paid for this or nothing. When I like something, I try to let others know what's going on, because it's not every day you find something that's what I like to think is as great as that. that probably wasn't the best clip, but it's freaking cold.